drove to Quartzsite to visit Aaron and Amanda again before they take off for the season. And I don't know if you've been here, but there's this little hardware store. The guy that owns it is retiring, so everything at the hardware store was 40% off. So I picked up a bunch of scrap wood because there's been a project that I've needed to get done for quite some time. I just threw it all together today. Wanna see? Voila! It's a very long, skinny bookshelf. Probably cost me a whopping $3, maybe $4. Who says girls can't build stuff? Not only can you build stuff, but you can make it exactly the way that you want to.
Happy lady over here humming. Hi.
Hi.
What you doing?
I am roasting a chicken for the first time in my adult life.
So you'd say during, you know, quarantine time, you're expanding your culinary experiences?
Sure. Also, chicken was on sale, like a lot on sale. I believe this big old bird here was a whopping $5.
Ooh. That's gonna be tasty.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Oh, we got...
How are you, bud? I just pulled it out. You walked in like immediately. It's like you smelt the camera rolling and you're like, oh.
It's being creative out here in the desert.
Yeah.
You know.
Our friend Chris stopped by and did a little interview with us.
I kind of wanted to open this up to other families and share what they're up to, some of the hardships and things that they're doing to prepare. How has this whole thing affected you guys, if any?
Geez, has this affected us being in the bus?
It's fun. It's a good conversation. His channel is the Offgrid Skoolie, if you aren't familiar. We also have a couple of other interviews coming up with Navigation Nowhere and Little House on the Highway, so stay tuned for those. It should be fun.
Does your dad ever pretend to die? Ours does. Was your crotch hot? Is that the windows cracks? You're getting a little breeze there? Is that what's going on?
I'm kidding you.
Hey. Are you okay?
So I went digging through some stuff that I had buried underneath our bed the other day, looking for craft items, and I came across some seeds that I had ordered, it must be years ago now. They are the teeniest little things. Oh yes, there you go. You can see them. Teeny tiny little seeds. They are for succulents, very unusual succulents, like the ones that look like the green rose and the other ones that look like brains. Anyway, I completely forgot that I had them, and it's spring and everything seems to be doing really well, so I figured today that we would work on planting them, which is also a good project for Jonah. What do you think?
This is gonna be so awesome.
Yeah? You want to show me what you're doing?
I don't want to put too much in there. And we don't want too much seeds in there.
Well, you're here. Hopefully you saw our last video. You know that we're parked in the middle of the desert. We are actually in a BLM area right now, which means it's usually free. It's, you know, land that's owned by the public and it's free for use. However, in this location that we are, there is a water spigot, a dump, and trash service. So it is a paid spot, although it's very inexpensive. Rumor on the street in the hood is that they're going to be turning the water services off and taking the dumpsters in lieu of what's going on with COVID-19. But for now, we're going to enjoy our lovely digs and our lovely neighbors, and we are practicing self-quarantine, and we are being safe, and we are washing our hands, and we aren't going into public as nearly as much as we used to. I hope all of you are, you know, staying safe and staying sane, you know. You may be asking, Well, Lily, it's the time of a pandemic. Why the hell are you planting seeds for succulents? And that would be a very good question. And the answer is, I have a problem. Jesse keeps telling me that I'm cut off. There's no more room for any more of them, and he's right. But aren't they cute? Look at that. Look at that thing. It's gonna flower any day now. And that's not all. Newest one, right here. This was a plant that someone left in the desert when they left. It's one of those flowering plants that you get at the store like around Christmas time. I forgot the name of them, but I had to do some treatments with it, give it some fresh dirt, put it in bleach water with the whole thing. And then you can't forget, you have to have an aloe for burns and stuff like that. And then in a moving bus, all of the leaves fall off sometimes, and well, you can plant those too. So, little garden of baby succulents, a bunch of leaves that have fallen off, baby succulents, leftover basil, an orchid from like 2 years ago. This poor thing won't do anything but produce more leaves. The newest babies planted in their container. More babies over here. This is my birthday present, and another plant that I rescued from someone who hadn't given it a drink in weeks, and it was in the middle of the desert where it was hot, and I was like, hey, if you're not gonna let that thing have water, can I have it? And I rescued that. So it brings me great joy to grow things and bake things and all that other stuff, and you're kind of limited on a bus. It's not like I can plant a whole row of carrots or lettuce or anything. I'm pretty limited, so I have succulents. That's it. Wish me luck.
That's one. Ta-da! Well, my work here is done.
Yeah, right? One hole is in, you're good to go. We just wanted some more ventilation in the floor area because, you know, it doesn't get cold enough here by the door in the winter, so we're going to give it some breather room. You ask Aaron to destroy some stuff, and he shows up. Don't hit my tire.
Do a side first. Do a side.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
That would be horrible. Could
Boom!
Ah, son of a...
It looked funny for a second because all the air would shoot through these holes and like blow my hair up. You know?
Nice. Sweet. I loved iron crosses when I was a kid.
See if cat flap fits without any further cutting.
Independent thing.
Yep. It fits.
Aaron, the cat flap installer.
Yeah, that'll work.
So our friend Chris cut.
Ready?
You ask Aaron to Detroit.
Yeah.